Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on this beautiful Wednesday. And we're going to talk on Analysis Playground on YouTube, of course, exclusively on there forever, about the Golden State Warriors getting another win, 132 to 125 over the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets are now 11 and 22 and 7 and 10 at home. The Warriors go 2 games above 500, 18 and 16 and 8 and 12 on the road. Both teams was evenly matched, 30 to 30 in the first quarter. The Warriors won the second quarter 39 to 34. They lost the third quarter 36 to 29, but won the fourth quarter 34 to 25 to win the game. Let's talk about the Warriors first. You didn't get a crazy amount out of Jimmy Butler, but he still gave you a solid 19 points in 31 minutes. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 11 to 12 from the free throw line. Man, do that man know how to use his patience and his body to bend the defender to the way he wants them to think and do when they're trying to guard him, and it worked tremendously tonight. Everybody in the starting lineup did get a rebound or more for the Warriors. But Jimmy Butler also had 7 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +8 and plus minus. Draymond Green, 28 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He got the offensive rebound. He was splashing threes in the fourth quarter. Him making shots is just a beautiful thing, but he also was making plays because he had 12 assists too, so he finished with a double-double, almost a triple-double because he had 8 rebounds. But he did have 4 turnovers and a steal and an offense rebound and 2 personal fouls with a +18 and plus minus. So I love what Draymond Green did. He didn't score a lot of points. He was just in the right spots at the right time and just played the game the right way. Quentin Post, he kept finding ways to get open from 3. He only played 14 minutes, but he had 9 points. It was 3 of 7 from the field, which was all 3-pointers. He also had 1 rebound and 1 turnover and a steal, and 1 personal foul was a +6 and plus minus. And Steph Curry put the finishing touches every time the Hornets was trying to go up or trying to make a run. Steph was able to answer even if it was by the free throw. He played 33 minutes and had 26 points. That was game high for the Warriors. He also was 9 of 16 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 block, 4 personal fouls, and he was a +11 and plus minus. For him to be as old as he is, he still looks good. As a basketball player, still looks like one of the best players in the league, and this was just another game where he had to play like that for them to beat a hungry Charlotte team that wanted to get a win too. But Moses Moody had 19 minutes played. He finished with 7 points, was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a 0 and plus minus. The rebounds obviously helped. The scoring helped. He didn't score a ton of points, but he made the open shots when they was there. Trey Jackson Davis, he played 5 minutes. He didn't score at all because he didn't take a shot or a free throw. He actually did nothing but be a -8 and plus minus. He also had no turnovers and no personal fouls. Santos helped out a lot because he had 13 points off the bench in 17 minutes. For some reason, they kept leaving him open, and he just kept taking the shots, and they went in today. 3 of 4 from 3, 5 of 6 from the field. He did have 5 boards, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a +15 and plus minus. Al Horford, 13 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, no turnovers, no personal foul, was a -6 in plus minus. So I like what he was able to do. He kept finding ways to move without the basketball and try to hit the open ones that he took in this one too. Did a good enough job of that. Gary Payton did a good job of moving without the basketball. 10 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. Did a good job of making the shots that was given, and that he was able to generate for him and his teammates connecting on those passes. He also had 1 rebound, and he also had no turnovers and 4 personal fouls, and was a -9 and plus minus. I mean, when you're active and you're trying to make things happen, you're trying to force things to happen, you can get in a little bit of foul trouble because that is a lot of fouls for 10 minutes, but he was just being aggressive defensively. DeAnthony Melton, 23 minutes, 7 points. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 steals. That's what he's out there for, to be able to make shots and be able to play and contribute defensively. play and also try to help in the other areas that he can too. And he did all of that tonight. He also had 3 offensive rebounds. That was all his rebounds for tonight, and 3 personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. Pat Spencer did get on the court, but it was only for 6 minutes. He missed both of his shots, and one was a three. Other than that, he had no turnovers, no personal fouls, and that's all he was able to do tonight besides being a +3 and plus minus. And then Brandon Pozinski had a big night, 19 points off the bench. He was 6 of 9 from the field, 5 of 7 from three, 23 minutes, all quality and good looks, especially going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, and also 1 personal foul, and was a -6 and plus minus. And then Will Richard, 17 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. They got a lot of help from their bench, and that's the whole purpose of playing them. Remember, the Warriors is an older team, so guys like Draymond and Steph needs their breaks. They need their time, so that way they can give their best contributions and their best play on the court. And the bench stepped up and really helped them out and kept them the lead safe and kept them playing even when they was trailing, and they didn't have a drop off is basically what I'm saying. And that's always a beautiful thing to do, if you trust and believe in your bench, which Steve Kerr does. That's why he played them in the first place. Then Musa, he played 28 minutes for the Charlotte Hornets. He didn't score because he went 0-3 from the field. He did get 8 rebounds, though. Everybody in the starting lineup for the Hornets did get a rebound and an assist or more, which was good to see. But Musa also had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and still in the block, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. It sucks that he couldn't score even when he got the offensive rebounds, but it's not going to be easy. Nobody's giving you free baskets for the most part when they're trying to win, too. Brandon Miller kept finding ways to shred up the Warriors' defense, and he was able to get to the basket. He was able to hit threes. He was able to hit pull-ups. He had game-high 33 points in 36 minutes. That was the most minutes for the Hornets. 33 points is just really good from him. 14 of 29 from the field. 3 of 12 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. Colin Sexton was bringing it defensively. He had 3 steals in 27 minutes. He also had 16 points, but he had to go 6 of 16 from the field. If you're a high volume person, that's what he was able to do. It was mainly because he went 0 of 5 from 3, but he did also go 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 turnovers, and he also had 1 offensive rebound and 5 personal fouls and a +1 and plus minus. He really wasn't trying to give any ground or any space, and a lot of the times that can be a foul. LaMelo Ball, 30 minutes, 27 points, 9 of 13 shooting from the field, 7 of 10 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, and 3 steals. You know LaMelo gonna take them threes. If you give him the room, if you give him any type of space, he's letting it fly. But he also can get, decent 2-point looks, whether that's getting to a basket, getting to a floater, getting to a pull-up, or just scoring in transition. But that's what he does, and he's just a really good player. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus. And then Con Knipple also was able to get 20 points in 32 minutes. He went 7 of 11 from the field and 4 of 7 from three. He's another one of those guys where he's going to come at you. And if you don't want him to do that, he doesn't mind pulling that thing up and letting that ball fly into that basket, because he's shooting the ball that good from the field as a rookie. It's just incredible to see. But he's been doing it all season, so it ain't a fluke. 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2. Talk about the playmaking chops. Knowing when to get rid of the ball, knowing when somebody's trying to help, knowing how to get rid of it early is always important. And he did those things tonight when it came to passing or scoring. 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. Salon, 17 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 5 shooting from the field. He did go 0 of 2 from 3. That was his only 2 misses. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. No personal fouls, and was a -7 and plus minus. PJ Hall, 16 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. Everybody off the bench also got a rebound or more, an assist or more. Josh Green played 17 minutes, had 5 points, was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He got 2 rebounds and 2 assists and no turnovers. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, was a -1 and plus minus. And then Zion James was attacking that basket, but he did make a three. He was 1 of 1 from three, 3 of 4 from the field, had 9 points, two. That was tied for the most on the team with PJ Hall. And 26 minutes for Zion James. He also was 2 of 3 from the free throw line, had 1 rebound and 3 assists with no turnovers. Everybody off the bench had no turnovers. That's a beautiful thing to see. 1 steal, and he also had 3 personal fouls and was a +1 and plus minus. And Liam Neely played 11 minutes. He didn't score, though. He was the only person off the bench that didn't, because they all played double figures in minutes. He went from 0 of 1 shooting from three because he missed his only attempt, and that was it for attempts because he took no free throws too. He also had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a steal, and 1 personal foul, and that was the end of his night. Then the team comparisons: the Hornets shot 48 of 93, 52% from the field. The Warriors shot 10 less shots, but they made theirs at 55%. 16 of 40 shooting from three for them Hornets. That's 40%. The Warriors shot 49 threes and made 49% of them. And then 13 of 17 from the free throw line from the Hornets. The Warriors shot 17 free throws too, but they made theirs at 94%, 16 to 17, only missing one. Both teams had 37 rebounds. Both teams had 35 assists. The Hornets had 15 turnovers. The Warriors had 19. They've always been a turnover heavy team for some reason. And then 11 steals. The Warriors had 7. 1 block. The Warriors had 3. 11 offensive rebounds. The Warriors had 10. 26 defensive. The Warriors had 27. 23 personal fouls. The Warriors had 20. Other than that, good game, fun to watch, very interesting to see, because both teams was really going at it, and the game was basically close for the entire game, even to the end. Shots had to be made, plays had to be made. The Warriors was able to make the extra effort plays. They was able to keep the ball moving and was able to get to the paint. So did the Hornets. They was breaking down the defense. They was able to pass to the shooters. They was able to get baskets at the layup or dunks. That was very consistent for them too. Like I said, both teams shot the ball well from everywhere besides Charlotte at the free throw line. Other than that, the Warriors were able to keep it going just a little longer. They was able to extend their plays a little longer and get the best look that they can get. And then obviously Steph Curry, he's going to work his magic and do his thing. And it worked out throughout the entire game. He didn't have like a 30 or 40-point night, but he made the shots when it was needed. And sometimes that's important. Like I said, Draymond did the same thing, whether it was a tip-in or hitting a wide-open shot. He made a good decision throughout the entire game because he passed the ball well, too, and kept finding guys for good looks, and they just couldn't keep Jimmy Butler off the line. Man, they just had trouble guarding him, and everybody has this entire season. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do different type of conversation videos that's just like this, but about other topics of basketball NBA content. Also got over 4,000 plus videos on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I also try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for being loyal and committed and supporting the channel. And thanks for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back to the channel to see what I have to say about this beautiful game of basketball that we both love and we all love on this channel. Other than that, hopefully y'all had a good New Year's. Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope you guys are ready for the work week to continue. And hopefully you guys enjoying the holidays, well, whoever you do have time for it. Thank y'all for spending it with me by clicking and watching my videos over the years and including this year. Let's finish this year off strong and go into the next year knowing that we got a lot more work to put in all over again for another year. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis, hopefully.